sincero, lo que conseguirás que no te nombre nunca más. Amor de mis amores, si dejaste de quererme, no hay cuidado que la gente de eso no se enterará. Que pagaste mal a mi cariño tan sincero, lo que conseguirás que no te nombre nunca más. Que pagaste mal a mi cariño tan sincero, lo que conseguirás que no te nombre nunca más. Amor de mis amores, si dejaste de quererme, no hay cuidado que la gente de eso no se enterará. Que ganó con decir que un hombre cambió mi suerte, se burlarán de mí, que nadie sepa mi sufrir. Al despuntar la mañana, bajando por el sendero de la sierra, la pradera, va musitando sus quejas con su flautín del carrizo, seguido por sus ovejas como si fuera un hechizo.
¿Ah?
541.
¿Gavilancillo o gavilán?
Congratulations. Good, congratulations. I miss you guys.
Why'd you guys give him the mic? Why'd you guys give him the mic? You asked for it? Yeah. Tell him just for like 3 more songs at least. Qué bonito gavilán con sus alitas las plateadas. Me gustan las jovencitas así en primavera. Qué bonito gavilán con sus alitas las plateadas.
Ay, 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 chinita, qué maldito gavilán. Ay, 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 chinita, qué maldito gavilán.
Ay, 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 chinita,
No te vayas a enamorar.
the final curtain. My friends all say it's clear. I'll state my case, of which I am certain. I live a life that's full and traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each shorter course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I laughed and cried, I had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. What is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he is not. To say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it
The seat in preparation for the start of the ceremony. Southwest High School takes pleasure in making a formal presentation of the graduating class of 2017 to parents and guests. In keeping with our desire to ensure that each graduate receives due recognition and respect, we request your compliance with the following. Remain in your seats during the entire program. Please refrain from applause and disturbing noises during the awarding of the diplomas. Let us give each graduate due recognition. Pictures are to be taken from the seating area only. After the ceremony, students will march to the front of the stadium where they will proceed up the stairs and out to parking lot J. There, you will have the opportunity to greet your new graduate. Estimadas familias y amigos, les pedimos por favor que tomen asiento, ya que estamos a punto de iniciar la ceremonia. Padres y amigos, es un placer para la Preparatoria Southwest presentarles a la generación del 2017. Para dar formalidad al presente evento y de que los graduados reciban el reconocimiento y respeto que merecen, les solicitamos lo siguiente. Permanezcan en sus asientos durante la ceremonia. Durante la entrega de los diplomas, les pedimos no aplaudir ni causar distracciones. Fotografías deberán ser tomadas solamente desde sus asientos. Después de la ceremonia, los estudiantes saldrán por la parte de enfrente del estadio para luego proceder al estacionamiento J. Allí tendrán la oportunidad de felicitar a su nuevo graduado.
Leading our graduating class this year is our Teacher of the Year, Miss Cindy Roncaroni. Walking with our Teacher of the Year is the Seniors Class Advisor, Mr. Dallas Ski. Followed by 3 teachers that were nominated by our senior class as class favorites, Ms. Monica Gutierrez, Mr. Joel Rodriguez, and Mr. Steve Grau. Following our teachers is our fantastic counselors, Ms. Stephanie Stevens, Ms. Heidi Mesa, Ms. Monica Del Rosario, Ms. Erica Alama, and Mr. Ron Tulao. Now please stand and help me honor this year's Southwest High School Class of 2017. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the singing of our national anthem. First, I'd like to call to the podium our ASB President, Viviana Reyes.
Welcome, friends, family, honored guests, and faculty. At this time, I would ask you to join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the singing of our national anthem. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Vivi. Now I'd like you to join me to focus your attention to none other than our Southwest High School mariachis who will lead us in the singing of the anthem featuring students Damaris Diaz and Ruth Gonzalez. Good evening. My name is Lee Romero, and I'm your proud principal. I'd like to welcome you to Southwest High School's commencement ceremony. This afternoon, we honor our Southwest High School class of 2017. Allow me to introduce our special guests that are here this afternoon. Please hold your applause until I have an opportunity to introduce all of our VIPs. Representing our district office school board member, Ms. Paula Hall, Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Diane Carberry, Director of IT, David De La Quezada, Southwest High's ELAC President and parents of senior Gabriela Perez, Ms. Carrillo and her husband, Mr. Perez, parents of our salutatorian, Mr. and Mrs. Fernandez, parents of our valedictorian, Mr. Sandoval and Ms. Velasquez, parents of our ASB President, Mr. and Mrs. Reyes, mother of our class president, Ms. Vicencio and her sister, Maritza Llamas. And lastly, selected by our seniors as the all-around favorite, we all know her as the best attendance lady in the world. I would also like to acknowledge my assistant principals, Ms. Becky Bravo, Mr. Bonilla, Mr. Aaron Magnum, and Ms. Finley. I would also like to acknowledge and thank all of our teachers who have been your biggest supporters, and one of the main reasons why each of you are here today. So teachers, could I have all of you stand up, please? All the teachers, please stand up. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, teachers. Thank you. Many of you completed sports these past 4 years here at Southwest High School. In fact, many of you in the crowd represented Southwest High by playing in a sport. The last 5 years since my arrival at Southwest High School, I talk about living the Raider way. These group of individuals that I believe exemplify this by being someone that pushes you every single day, that cares about you, that believes in you, sometimes yells at you, but most importantly, care about your development as young adults. Coaches, all coaches, could you please stand up? These ladies and gentlemen who have worked some of the longest hours, take the most abuse, get paid little for their time, do what they do because not only for the love of the sport, but for the love of each of the athletes sitting here in front of me or in the stands. If you are influenced or supported by one of these coaches and truly believe how important these individuals played in your success, let's give these coaches another well-deserved round of applause. Because we never take our freedom for granted, I would like to honor our active and military that have given so much to ensure our freedom. Please stand so that we can acknowledge you and thank you for your sacrifice. All law enforcement, including our police officers, firemen and women, and emergency responders, please stand and let's give them a round of applause. And thank you for keeping us safe. Lastly, looking up here, can I have a Raider alumni in the stands stand and be recognized? Come on, all Raider alumni, even those who graduated many years ago, stand up. There you go. So this is a test for all the alumni. To all my brothers and sisters out there, help me finish this. Once a Raider? You guys are still Raiders, you're not supposed to say anything. I was testing them up there. You can help me with this. I want to show everybody here, the community, our Raider clap so they could see this. So watch them do this, and I want you to follow because we're going to have the whole community do it together. All right, guys? You guys ready? Clap once. Clap twice. All right, now let's all do that. So everybody up there, you're going to do this together. Everybody up there, you ready? Nod, yes, you're ready. Nod, yes, you're ready. VIPs, you ready? Okay, they're ready. Ready? All together here. Clap once. Clap twice. Awesome. Thank you. It gives me great honor to introduce to you your senior speech winner, a fantastic young lady who has the honor of delivering our first speech, Viviana Reyes.
Welcome, everybody. As Charles Dickens once said, it was the worst of times, it was the best of times. I want to apologize by starting off with a quote, but because it fit the occasion so perfectly, I had no other choice. And no, I'm not referring to the French Revolution. I'm talking about my time in high school, specifically my senior year, and how these words epitomize my experience. I would always try to get ahead of life. Since my freshman year, I wanted to be a senior, sitting where we are right now, graduating, ready to go to college. I always tried to prepare myself for the next step, and I did. Starting high school, I completed around 550 hours of community service, tried to get the highest GPA, ended up with a 4.3, not that high, but I get what I work with. I joined almost every club at Southwest High because I did not want to miss the opportunity of being involved excessively. But what I found out was that my efforts did not equate to what I measured as success. For me, success meant attending UC Berkeley. In fact, I did what was necessary to get into UC Berkeley, but for reasons beyond my control, I won't be able to go this fall. I felt defeated, thinking I felt short of my merit. But here's what I discovered. When life doesn't turn out the way you plan it, it turns out the way you need it. Like the Rolling Stones once saying, you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, well, you just might find you get what you need. At one point or another, we're all bound to feel like the world is coming down on us. In my struggle of understanding why I couldn't go to Berkeley, I came across an epigram called Murphy's Law, which states that anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And a lot of things seem to be going that way. A hypothetical would be when a group of friends order a party bus for prom and end up receiving a call from the company a few minutes before the dance that the bus was shut down. See, in life, you don't expect the bus to shut down, but you must find a way to get to the prom. Well, in this case, move on in life. The point is that when you look back at moments where the unexpected or the jinx happens, you'll probably laugh at the absurdity of the situation and how real life can be. Because when things go wrong, we have to make one of two choices. One, become paralyzed by the failure, wallow in self-pity, and remain in denial because things didn't go the way you expected. Or two, you rise above and move on. I know this sounds easier said than done, but as I'm sure at this point in our lives, we have all experienced different levels of loss. For some, it might have been getting an A- on a test, failing a class, being rejected from a university, losing a home, or maybe even someone close to you. These are different levels of loss that I am not allowed to compare, for I have not experienced all of these circumstances. I would never wish them upon anybody, except the A-. Sorry, Mr. Rodriguez, that one doesn't sound so bad. But the thing is that we all have our own struggles, and we have to give time to time in order to heal before we getting back in the game. And that measure of time is all up to you. One day while I was wallowing in self-pity, my cross-country coach, Mr. Gio Medina, came up to me and said, it's all about perspective and the value that you give to that self-demeanor. It is all on your mind. So in the future, remember, we get to decide how long we remain in those moments of self-pity. It may last up to days, weeks, months, or even forever if you allow it. Aristotle once said, our duty as human beings is to live consciously, rationally, fulfilling our purpose. I can fulfill my purpose wherever I go. Class of 2017, find your purpose in life and live it out. Be passionate about your pursuits because no one else will. As you sit down, remember to be humble. Always sympathetic to others in their pursuits. Don't let the failures define you, let them be your drive. Accept the challenges that may arise, have no regrets. I suppose what I'm trying to say is whether your personal calling is to be a doctor, a teacher, a chemist, or whatever it may be, you must do it as a duty to society and because you owe it to yourself. Wherever lives take you, if eventually you realize you don't like where you stand, there's nothing wrong with starting over. My experience at Southwest High has been wonderful for the books, and it would have never made it had it not been for the people here. The staff who were always looking out, the teachers with the right advice at the right time, the students with the support and the healthy competition in the classrooms. In the end, feeling more like a family than people you are forced to be seeing every day. I want to say thank you to the people who were there for me in the worst of times and the best of times. To Mr. Grau, Mr. Davey, Mr. Rodriguez, Ms. Roncaroni, Mr. Roncaroni, Mr. Romero, my uncles, Arias. I could name the whole staff, but I just want to say thank you for everybody for constantly being there for not just me, but every single student here. Lastly, por último, me gustaría dar las gracias a mis padres. Estoy agradecida a Dios por haberme bendecido con su influencia, por su influencia en mi vida, porque ustedes me han ayudado a convertirme en la persona que soy hoy, por haberme enseñado el valor de la educación y por haber soportado lo peor para que yo pudiera vivir en este país. Every day when I came into school, all I wanted to do was leave. So why in the world does it feel so hard to leave right now? Good luck, class of 2017. We made it.
Beautiful. Thank you, Vivi. This is the time when we recognize our valedictorian, Olivia Sandoval, and our salutatorian, Karen Fernandez. The hard work and dedication that these two young individuals have shown throughout their school careers is extraordinary. As valedictorian and salutatorian of our schools, they continue a tradition of greatness that only a small number of Ranger graduates have earned. At this time, I would ask that our 2017 salutatorian, Karen Fernandez, come to the podium and present her graduation speech. Karen has a GPA of 4.5 and will be attending Harvard University this fall.
Good evening, honored guests, Principal Romero, administration, teachers and staff, family and friends, and class of 2017. I would like to welcome you to this joyous and momentous occasion on which we have gathered today to celebrate our first rite of passage. I am honored and humbled to stand before you today giving this speech. First, I want to congratulate all of you seniors for your hard work, dedication, and perseverance, all of which has allowed us to be here today celebrating our graduation. Time flies by so fast. It is odd to think that it was 4 years ago that we walked into Southwest High as nervous freshmen. We have shared countless memories and shared countless experiences along with amazing friends. Today, we look back on 4 years, only to welcome our future, a future that begins today. Up to this point, education has laid the foundation for us to pursue our own unique path. We will all travel distinct roads, leading us to follow our passion. Students, we must be the pride of our family and our community. It is important to remember and thank all of the individuals who have supported us and have been influential in our lives. Parents or guardians have guided us, have molded us into young adults who are ready to take on the new challenges of life. We must not take their sacrifices for granted. Sometimes we impose obstacles on ourselves when we say, I can't, no puedo. But like my parents always say, querer es poder, which roughly translates to, where there is a will, there is a way. For some of us, learning comes easily, but for others of us, learning takes a little bit more time. But with determination and discipline, we are sure to achieve our goal to receive a higher education. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which we can use to change the world. Remember that learning does not take place in a few years. It is an extensive, lifelong process. It is the foundation for personal growth and success. Some advice I would like to give to the class of 2017. First, remain focused in school. Let education be your priority. Second, never give up. There will be some challenges along the way, but we must learn to embrace those challenges and learn from those challenges so that when we confront challenges in the future, we are more resilient and prepared for them. Lastly, believe in yourself. Believe that you can do anything that you set your mind to if you are willing to work hard to achieve your goal. Live each day proud of your accomplishments, but do not look and be seized by the accomplishments you have not achieved. It is important to understand that mistakes are a natural part of life. In fact, they are learning opportunities that encourage personal growth. Do not be afraid to take risks. Each and every one of you has great potential. Do not let something as simple as your racial or financial background hinder your ability to succeed in life. Whether it is a community or state college, a UC school, or a private university, the most important part is receiving a higher education. College will be a new experience, a new adventure in which we will learn great new things, embrace the diversity of society, and see new perspectives about the world. Explore the different subjects and see the vast opportunities your college has to offer. It is okay if you do not know what you're going to study, yes. Focus on school, but take time to develop skills, character, and a great version of yourself that will make your family and your community proud. I leave you with a challenge, class of 2017. I challenge you to reach your full potential and strive for the best so that you can make a positive impact on the world. Become the best version of yourself because this community deserves the best. There are people who think that building walls are necessary to preserve a country's greatness. There are others who think that decreasing education funds are necessary, but disregard the millions of students who only receive an education because of these funds. So we must strive to be the best and change that around. Let's take action through education. Lastly, I want to express my sincere gratitude to all of my teachers who have inspired us students to never give up. Mr. Grau, Ms. Munch, the Roncaronis, Mr. Rodriguez. I will always remember a Yoda poster in Mr. Rodriguez's room that says, "Do or do not, there is no try." Thank you, teachers, for educating and shaping the next generation, for helping us, whether that meant coming in after school or coming in on Saturdays. Thank you for your patience and care. You were truly a second mom or dad to us. I want to thank my family for being my biggest motivation in life. Thank you. Los quiero mucho, familia, mamá y papá. Gracias por su sacrificio, su apoyo. Gracias. Los quiero. I will never forget my roots because they have taught me a valuable life lesson and have allowed me to become a better person. I want to thank God above all. He has put me on a great path with a beautiful family, beautiful friends who always support me. Thank you for the innumerable opportunities He has given me to grow and succeed. I want to thank this wonderful community for helping me to achieve my dream of attending my dream school. I hope to come back to this beautiful San Diego community as a pediatrician and hopefully inspire more students to work hard so that they can too achieve their dreams. Class of 2017, I wish you the best of luck wherever your path leads you. Remember, do not forget your roots. Never give up and believe in yourself. Class of 2017, we did it. Sí se pudo. Thank you.
You nailed it. I love the wall part. That was beautiful. Thank you, Karen. Now I'd like to introduce you to our 2017 Southwest High School valedictorian, Olivia Sandoval. Olivia has a GPA of 4.52 and will be attending UC Berkeley in the fall.
You know, it is unfortunate that I got sick a couple days ago, but I'm here, so thank you. Good afternoon, friends, family, and class of 2017. It is an honor to be standing here before all. It is as great difficulty to face my fears of public speaking, just as there is finding the words to explain myself in this speech. In preparation for it, I have come to realize that it is not about impressing anyone. Rather, it is about celebrating the long journey that all of us have completed. It has been a long path through struggle and sacrifice to be where I'm at, just like many others. I am no different than anyone here. I am no motivational speaker, I am no perfect student, and I am not a special individual. I am simply someone with aspirations and goals, trying to find a place to fit in. To those that don't know me, I've never been a person of many words. Most of my teachers and perhaps a few of my friends view me as someone who is quiet in nature. I was born and raised in San Diego, never being able to experience the best this world has to offer. My financial struggles posed an obstacle for me and my family to fully thrive, making it difficult for me to maintain both an emotionally and physically healthy lifestyle. My journey has been double the work and double the commitment, teaching me the true value of sacrifice. I was fortunate enough to have a wonderful image to look up to, my mother, the smartest and wisest person I've ever met. My mother was my first teacher, my first mentor, and my first friend. When I was much younger, I didn't know or understand the emotional and physical distress she experienced and continues to experience today. And despite all the obstacles, she alone managed to raise 4 well-rounded and beautiful children. I should know because I am one of them. This diploma is not for me, but for her, and the unconditional support she gave me. Mis triunfos son tus triunfos, mamá, y con todo mi corazón te amo. And how can I forget my siblings, those who will most probably get mad if I don't mention them? To Maria, who is a high-spirited individual and is Snapchatting me as I say this. To Jesus, the one I most got along with and has given me the best laughs. And finally, the youngest of the pack, Rocio, for enduring all of my crazy moments and sharing hers with me. I love you all. While my siblings have taught me many things, the most significant lesson they taught me was to open up, to defend myself, and most importantly, to not be influenced what other people think of me. Now, class of 2017, today is not like any other day. The end of high school has passed us, and we are ready to start our new lives, continuing school and college, joining the workforce, or beginning in other pathways. One thing is for certain. Today, we proudly graduate. There has been moments in which we have all doubted ourselves and questioned our goals and purpose. However, this did not discourage us from challenging ourselves to rigorous AP classes such as AP World History, AP Chemistry, or AP Calculus, or joining clubs like Mecha, Eco Club, and Health Academy, and sports like volleyball, basketball, and tennis. We were willing to stay up late at night to simply finish homework, projects, and other tasks because we believed in so much more than ourselves. This ceremony is not entirely to commemorate us. It's for our family, friends, and teachers who have supported us along the way. We thank you all for the effort and patience when dealing with our rebellious attitudes. You have all made these last few years of our high school career a memorable and exciting experience. To me, the journey has been an unbelievable thrill, especially as I stand here before you as your valedictorian. Today, I can say that I am proud of myself for everything I have accomplished so far, but that it is not the end for me yet. And I want to thank each of you for finishing this year strong. We have left a positive image for our school by achieving academically and becoming well-rounded individuals. We can proudly say, I am a graduate of Southwest High School. As we graduate, let's continue to take one step at a time toward our dreams, enjoying each learning experience that comes our way. Class of 2017, it has been an honor to learn with you. We did it. Thank you.
Nice job, Olivia. One more round of applause for our valedictorian and our salutatorian. It's time for our Southwest High School Teacher of the Year, who also happens to be our CSF advisor, Ms. Cindy Roncaroni, to come to the podium to recognize our CSF Life members.
Thank you, Mr. Romero. The California Scholarship Federation was established throughout senior high schools in California to recognize and honor students who exemplify academic excellence, personal character, leadership, and service to both school and community. The CSF seal bearers met these requirements for 2 years or 4 semesters. This year, Southwest High School is proud to graduate 17 seal bearers. Will all the Southwest High School seal bearers please stand up as your name is called and remain standing? Luis Encina Valenzuela, Angel Figueroa, Angie Franco, Denzel Galamgam, Cynthia Gastelum, Carla Gonzalez, Lizabeth Hernandez, Celine Holguin, Jennifer Lopez Esparza, Edith Luna, Gabriela Perez, Andrea Roman, Melanie Sanchez, Yadira Talavera, Abraham Velasquez, Lilia Venegas, Abdiel Verdin. Please remain standing. CSF lifetime members have met the state requirements for 5 semesters. They all wear a golden cord. I'm proud to introduce this year's 15 lifetime members. Please stand up as you're introduced and remain standing. Lisbeth Ariola, Denise Benson Lopez, Gerardo Cardenas, Francia de la Cruz, Eden Gaxiola, Alexis Gonzalez Soto, Ian Hernandez, Aaron Lopez, Emmanuel Padilla, Andrew Panduro, Daniela Pineda, Alondra Ramirez Sinui, Ramiro Ramirez, Ophelia Renteria, Alejandro Segura Jimenez. And now, CSF Lifetime Highest Honors members, they met the state requirement for all 6 semesters. They wear a golden sash. I am proud to introduce this year's 25 Highest Honors recipients. Please stand up as you're introduced. Liliana Barba, Samantha Barragan, Sherike Cacho, Natalia Contreras, Mariana Coronel, Robert Cuentas, Daisy De La Torre, Karen Fernandez, Kimberly Fernandez, Eric Fong, Chantel Gonzalez, Ruth Gonzalez Mendoza, Daniela Gutierrez, Sandra Hernandez, Victoria Herrera, Evelyn Linares, Sandra Lizaraga, Brianna Llamas, Jocelyn Perez, Chantal Piedra Guido, Viviana Reyes, Ivan Reina, Olivia Sandoval, Brianna Sterling, and Valeria Vieira. We have now graduated 57 CSF members. Thank you. You may sit.
Counselor Stephanie Stevens will recognize our Compact for Success students.
Compact for Success is a guaranteed admissions program between San Diego State University and the Sweetwater Union High School District. Students in this program maintained at least a 3.0 GPA, completed all of the A through G requirements, and have been students in our district since 7th grade. These students are designated by the gray cords hung over their gowns. Compact for Success students, please stand. Students with the silver cords, please stand. Let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you. You may be seated. Counselor Ms. Heidi Meza will recognize our Biliteracy Distinction Diploma recipients.
Southwest High School recognizes the value of biliteracy. A seal of biliteracy is awarded to students who graduate with the mastery of 2 languages. Today, we want to recognize those students who have demonstrated through their classwork and achievements language proficiency in English and Spanish. The following students have met the criteria for a biliteracy seal. La preparatoria de Southwest High reconoce el valor de ser alfabetizado en 2 idiomas. El sello de alfabetizado es otorgado a estudiantes que se gradúan con maestría en 2 idiomas. Hoy queremos reconocer a estudiantes que en sus logros y trabajos escolares han demostrado excelencia en los idiomas de inglés y español. Los siguientes estudiantes han cumplido con los criterios para el sello alfabetizado. Please stand and be recognized as I call your name, and please hold your applause to the end. Jania Alejo, Gabriela Almaraz, Bruno Arredondo Loera, Lisbeth Ariola López, Liliana Barba, Samantha Barragan Barajas. Keep standing, stay standing. Jennifer Becerra, Vanessa Beltrán Murillo, Denise Benson López, Moisés Bojorquez, Alicia Calleja, Gerardo Cárdenas, Juan Cardona Pérez, Natalia Contreras, Azul Cruz, Robert Cuentas, Carlos Curiel, Francia de la Cruz, Carla Delgado, Nicole Díaz, Rosa Domínguez, Luis Encinas Valenzuela, Adrián Espinosa, Ángel Figueroa, Irán Flores Penunuri, Karina Flores, Ismeray Franco, Irene Gaxiola, Paola Gómez, Vanessa Gómez, Berenice Gómez, Briana González, Ruth González Mendoza, Daniela Gutiérrez, Gonzalo Hernández, Ian Hernández, Yasmín Hernández, Victoria Herrera, Victoria E. Herrera, Celine Holguín, Carlos Islas, Evelyn Linares, Sandra Lizárraga, Briana Llamas, Aarón López, Iris Luna, Rafael Maciel, Meyani Maya, Abigail Miv, Nora Montaño, Brenda Montoya, Nancy Noriega, Ariana Ojeda, Daniel Olvera, Emanuel Padilla, Natalie Padilla, Andrew Panduro, Gabriel Pérez, Jocelyn Pérez, Chantal Piedra Guido, Daniela Pineda, Aaron Ramírez Caldera, Alondra Ramírez Sinue, Erwin Ramírez, Ramiro Ramírez, Ofelia Rentería, Viviana Reyes, Iván Reina, Sofía Rivera, Brian Rodríguez Guzmán, Juan Rodríguez, Andrea Román, Alejandra Rubio, Damián Salazar, Melanie Sánchez, Olivia Sandoval, April Santisteban, Alejandro Segura Jiménez, Jessica Serrano, Karim Sharon, Carlos Soler, Yadira Talavera, Luis Torres, Lilia Venegas, Abdiel Verdín, Valera Viera Ornelas, Ivayan Piapando, and Angélica Villegas. Congratulations.
Great job, students. You may be seated. Well done. It's been a long-standing tradition at Southwest High that a senior or a group of seniors perform a senior song. I'm proud to welcome to the stage senior Cynthia Gastelum, who will be singing a song by Mike Cyrus, The Climb.
Start it over? Because I can't hear you.
As we're working this out, a big hand for Cynthia. A big, big hand for Cynthia.
Thank you. Can almost see it. That dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying, gotta keep my held high, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know this, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Yeah. Always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb.
Round of applause. Wow, you got your own fan club there. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you our Sweetwater Union High School District Board Vice President, Ms. Paula Hall, who will accept this year's class. Ms. Hall serves at the district as a board member for the area that encompasses the southern part of San Diego, as well. She is a wife and mother of 3 children and has served as a budget analyst for the San Diego Unified School District for over 30 years. Ms. Hall values community and for over 20 years volunteered at her local schools. That service included more than 7 years on at school site council as well as a district council. In addition, Paula Hall served 3 terms as Secretary of District Advisor Council and 1 term as President. For many years, she's been part of the volunteer team for the U.S. Open Sandcastles, served 2 years as treasurer for Imperial Beach Swim Team, and served 1 year as vice president of the South Bay Music Foundation. She actively volunteers and raises funds for each year to support local suicide prevention programs like Save a Life Walk, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and Out of Dark Walk, and the Yellow Ribbon Program. Ms. Hall is a true friend of Southwest High School. She is one of my biggest supporters and holds all of us to the highest standards and expectations to meet the needs of our students. So it is with great pride and honor that I certify to you, Ms. Hall, as a principal of Southwest High School, that the graduates before you today have met all requirements set forth by the Sweetwater Union High School Board of Trustees and qualify for a high school diploma. I am honored to present to you the class of 2017.
Awesome. You look wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Romero. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the Sweetwater Administration, it is an honor to receive the Southwest High Class of 2017. To have come this far, you have already demonstrated your motivation to be successful and the intelligence to overcome obstacles. As you sit here in your caps and gowns, I hope you will reflect on some of the challenges you've experienced in high school. These are the lessons that will serve you well as you seek your place in this world. The class of 2017 has made your principal, teachers, parents, and your community proud. Under the leadership of your innovative principal, Mr. Romero, his very supportive staff and wonderful teachers, the outstanding faculty has shared their knowledge and experiences with you to better prepare you for a successful future. And they're doing an outstanding job. I can see that very well. I would also acknowledge the important role your parents and family have played in guiding to your graduation. Let's give them a hand. Let's give out a shout out to your teachers. Your family's efforts, sacrifices, and support have made it possible for you to be here today, ready to receive your diplomas. Now, graduates, it is up to you. As you step into the future, I encourage you to put your talents, your energy, and your efforts into the new opportunities that are waiting for you. Always persevere and never give up. So, Mr. Romero, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, it is my honor and my pleasure to accept the graduating class of Southwest High for the year 2017. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Ms. Hall. I'd like our counselors to come forward for the reading of the class roster and the awarding of the diplomas.
Valeria Viera Ornelas.
Ramiro Ramirez.
Brianna Sterling.
Ofelia Renteria.
Olivia Sandoval.
Alejandro Segura Jimenez.
Iván Reina.
Liliana Barba.
Viviana Reyes.
Samantha Barragan Barajas.
Chantal Piedra Guido.
Sherry K. Cacho.
Jocelyn Pérez.
Natalia Contreras.
Brianna Llamas.
Mariana Coronel.
Sandra Lizárraga.
Robert Cuentas.
Evelyn Linares.
Daisy De La Torre.
Victoria Herrera.
Karen Fernandez.
Sandra Hernández.
Kimberly Fernandez.
Daniela Gutiérrez.
Eric Fong.
Ruth González Mendoza.
Chantal González.
Luis Encinas Valenzuela.
Alondra Ramírez Sinowi.
Ángel Figueroa.
Daniela Pineda.
Angie Cheyenne Franco.
Andrew Panduro.
Denzel John Gallagher.
Emmanuel Padilla.
Cynthia Gastelum.
Erin Lopez.
Carla González.
Ian Hernandez.
Lisbeth Hernández.
Alexis González Soto.
Celine Holguín.
Eden Gaxiola.
Jennifer López Esparza.
Francia de la Cruz.
Edith Luna.
Gerardo Cardenas.
Gabriela Pérez.
Denise Benson Lopez.
Andrea Román.
Lisbeth Ariola Lopez.
Melanie Sanchez.
Abdiel Verdín.
Yadira Talavera. Lilia Venegas. Bruno Arredondo Loera.
Abraham Velázquez.
Brian Hayes.
Amariani Padilla.
Iram Flores Penunuri.
Karen Hernández.
Mitzi López Olivares.
Melissa Torres.
Alan Ramos.
Ivonne Colina.
Carlos Soler.
Melissa González.
Natalie Padilla.
Daniel Santillán.
Brianna González.
Jessica Pérez.
Abigail Meave.
Victoria Elizabeth Herrera.
Giselle López.
Miguel Núñez.
Alexis Estrada.
Alexandra Main.
Sofía Rivera.
Jaciel Ortiz Castro.
Daniel Rodríguez.
Carolina Pérez.
Moisés Bojorques.
José Chávez.
Emanuel Jiménez.
Eduardo Bojorques.
Carlos Jiménez.
Alejandro Devoe Campos.
Adrián Cerratos.
Jessica Jasmine Serrano.
Rogelio Vázquez.
Pedro Arciniega.
Johan López.
Lucía Pérez.
Nicolás Rayas.
Ashley Mateos.
Héctor Becerril.
Juan Rodríguez.
Michael Maher.
Luis Angulo.
Noé Marín.
Sergio Rodríguez.
Joel Tejada Ortiz.
Esdras Muñoz.
Emiliano Arévalo.
José Antonio Valenzuela.
Alexandra Molina.
Carla Delgado.
Brenda Valenzuela.
Juan Huerta Benítez.
Melissa Ballesteros.
Nicole Díaz.
Carmen Arroyo.
Alexis Navarrete.
Cole Bauer.
Gabriel Pérez.
Ariadna Ojeda.
Rolando Rosales.
Andrés Guerrero.
Rafael Maciel.
Pablo Flores Jiménez.
Consuelo Marure Talamantes.
Joseph Listed.
Azul Cruz.
Salvador Hernández.
Alondra Sánchez.
Alejandra Conríquez.
Natalia Covarrubias.
Nora Denise Montaño.
Melissa Hidalgo.
Michelle Álvarez.
Samia Salgado.
Abigail Pimentel.
Ariana Soler.
Lisbeth Quiñones.
Ibrahim Camacho Valenzuela.
Alejandra Rubio.
Vanessa Juárez.
Rosa Domínguez.
Karime Sharon.
Vanessa Beltrán Murillo.
Aurora García.
Yasmín Hernández.
Damaris Díaz Zarrate.
Annette Flores Bernal.
Evelyn Flores.
Annie Martínez Álvarez.
Karina Cole.
Shanna Lee Fitzgerald.
Jocelyn Vázquez Dircio.
Alessa Miller.
Francesca Bevacqua.
Larissa Ruiz.
Silvia Rojas.
Ángela Meraz.
Belinda Ayala.
Ismeray Franco.
David Aguayo.
Melina Gillen Beltrán.
Ángel Paz.
Naomi Sánchez Mendoza.
Fabricio Cordero.
Gloria García.
Julio César Castro.
Carla Altamirano.
Andrés Barajas.
Claudia Acosta.
Ángel Dueñas.
Adriana Madrigal.
José Bautista Ramírez.
Vianey Rodríguez.
Tulio Olivas Barragán.
Stephanie Pineda.
Héctor Ayala Velázquez.
Noé Rodríguez.
Gonzalo Hernández.
Edwin Valenzuela.
Damián Valdés.
Manuel Romero.
Priscila Lozano.
José Rico.
Yashua Tapia.
Paulina Macías.
Michael Montoya.
Melanie Ramírez.
Daniel Campos.
Elías Villanueva Pérez.
Miguel Saldaña Cruz.
José G. Jiménez.
Jesús Castorena.
Brian Cruz.
Zaire Simpson.
Joseph Hernández.
Brian Vizcocho.
Joshua Eduardo Luna.
Mark Joseph Martinez.
Héctor Herrera Hidalgo.
Marcos Ortiz.
Aaron Valenzuela.
Roberto de León. Gilbert Sánchez. Iván Villalpando.
Ariana Pérez.
José Reigosa.
Alvin Sánchez.
Jonathan Enríquez Casares.
Angel Sánchez Rodríguez.
José Mendoza.
Danny Osa.
Ángel de los Cobos.
Gilberto Loaiza.
Brandon Mendoza.
Angélica Villegas.
Irán Gloria.
Carlos Gutiérrez.
Anaí Gutiérrez.
Angel Bonilla.
Odalis Ceja.
Christopher González.
Andrea Natalie Cabrera.
André Pacheco.
Patti Vanessa Sánchez.
Abraham Cueva.
Karina Flores.
Sharon Hernandez.
Desiree Millan.
Christopher González.
Jahaira González.
Isaac González.
Gerardo Cabrera.
Javier Flores.
Jonathan Hernandez. Luis Torres.
Alexandra María Esquivel.
Juan Cardona Perez.
Marcos Moreno.
Zuleika Salazar.
Norma Zuniga.
Brittany Garcia.
Christopher Cuadra.
Kevin King Perez.
Natalia Puentes Espinosa.
Paula Flores Sanchez.
Elizabeth Verdugo.
Alexia Montoya.
Ernesto Magaña.
Bettina Suarez.
Edgar Jacome Guzman.
Cruz Delgado.
Ramon Duran.
Joseph Berger.
Alan Alvarez.
Daniel Olvera.
Rodrigo Mora.
Miguel Osorio.
Abel Trias,
Luis Ramirez, Aaron Ramirez Caldera,
Servando Mora,
Gemma Armenta,
Melanie Maya,
Diana Pekovic,
Abri Dominguez,
Mariana Chavez Rodriguez,
Lisbeth Machado,
Brenda Sanchez,
Cynthia Enriquez Ramirez,
Ania Alejo,
Viridiana Munya,
Brenda Montoya,
Carla Osuna,
Alain Limon,
Christian Cordova,
Raymond Smitley,
Bianca Arce,
Natalie Sanchez,
Gustavo Padilla,
Jasaira Grijalva,
Ariel Osuna,
Isaac Salcedo,
Marcos Jaime,
Carlo Josue Durazo,
Brian Vasquez,
Roberto Zapian,
Santiago Diaz Reyes,
Andrés Rodolfo Bermúdez,
Fabiola Gonzalez,
Kenneth Flores,
Hector Ramirez,
Tyler Thomas,
Joshua Chirico,
Luz Panaga Maldonado,
John Hernandez,
Paula Gomez,
Manuel Leon,
César Jaime,
Vivian Quintero,
Alejandro Campos,
Caitlin Castaneda,
Julie Zelkowski,
Cynthia Covarrubias Herrera,
Dalia Garcia,
Carlos Alvarez,
Natalie Zamorano,
Cesar Covarrubias Herrera,
Marissa Vega,
Luis Avalos,
Ariana Ortiz,
Andrés Muñoz Navarro,
Olympia Kuglin,
Germán Aceves Medrano,
John D. Wright III,
Victor Boa,
Destiny Reyes,
Juan Nunes Martinez,
Jennifer Becerra,
Ángel Martinez,
Jimena Aguayo,
Miziel Rosales,
Eric Galvan,
Israel Zamudio,
Nancy Noriega,
Damian Salazar,
Lucia Munoz,
Angel Campos,
Melissa Tellez,
Adrian Espinoza,
April Santi Esteban,
Edwin Ramirez,
Kaiserly Castillo,
Yesenia Mendoza,
Christopher Corning,
Bernice Gomez,
Adrian Castañeda,
Vanessa Gomez,
Juan Castellón,
Lexi Lavadores,
Andrés Bernal,
Valeria Gomez,
Anthony Arista,
Oscar Garcia,
Alicia Calleja,
Grecia Vasquez,
Luis Leal,
Karen Acosta,
Gabriela Almaraz,
Lisbeth Arujo,
Raimundo Lopez,
Zahid Garcia,
Eric Liang,
Karina Zapata,
Nathalie Romero,
Students, please stand. Students, please stand. At this time, I would like to invite to the podium our senior class president, Brianna Lamas, who will conduct the tassel ceremony, and Liliana Zatarain, who will be leading us in singing of our alma mater.
Seniors, the moving of the tassel symbolizes the end of high school years and the beginning of the future as a high school graduate. At the end, you move your tassels from the right to left. You will all be official graduates of Southwest High School. At this moment, with the graduating class of 2017 of Southwest High School, please move your tassels from right to left.
Please remain standing for our alma mater.
All right, I'm gonna need you guys to sing this with me one last time. Oh, the rise of victory, how Southwest sun shines through His Spirit free. The red, the gold, we will truly see beyond the raider dawn. We hail the red, the gold, the white in our faithful song. With loyal courage, we raise our hands. Eternal glory we command. Southwest High forever, ever stand.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your 2017 Southwest High School graduates. Congratulations, Raiders!